The objective of the CBR test is to determine the California bearing ratio value of the subgrade soil. The theory of the CBR test is the California bearing ratio test was developed to evaluate the strength of soil for use in flexible pavements. It measures how much resistance a soil sample offers to the penetration of a standard plunger under control, moisture and density. The test can be done on remolded or undisturbed soil. A 50 mm plunger penetrates the soil at 1.25 mm per minute and loads at 2.5 mm and 5 mm depth are recorded. These loads are compared to standard values to calculate the CBR as a percentage. These are the apparatus used for this test.
First, the procedure is sieve the sample through 20 mm is sieve. Take 5 kg of the sample of soil specimen and add water to the soil in the quantity such that optimum moisture content or field moisture content is reached. Third is soil and water are mixed thoroughly. Fourth is spacer disc is placed over the base plate at the bottom of mold and a coarse filter paper is placed over this base disc. Fifth is the prepared soil water mix is divided into 5. Number 6, the mold is cleaned and oil is applied. Then fill 1/5 of the mold with the prepared soil. Number 7, that layer is compacted by giving 56 evenly distributed blow using a hammer of weight 4.89 kg. Number 8 is repeat step 1 until 5th layer. After 5th layer collar is removed and excess soil is struck off. Remove base plate and invert the mold, then it is clamped to base plate. A surge weight of 2.5 kg is placed on top surface of soil. Then mold containing specimen is placed in position on the testing machine. The penetration plunger is brought in contact with the soil and a load of 4 kg is applied so that contact between soil and plunger is established. Then dial readings are adjusted to 0. Load is applied such that penetration rate is 1.25 mm per minute. Load at the penetration of 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 7.5 and 10 are noted. Based on the recorded data, plot load base penetration graph and determine the soil California bearing ratio at 2.5 mm and 5.0 mm penetration.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Adam bin Muhammad Sadiq. I'm gonna talk about data. So, the data, the test data table CBR test style, we got penetration in millimeter, proving ring reading, load on plunger kilogram. The first reading is 0.5 and the last reading is 12.0 for penetration. The first for proving ring reading is 36.0 and the last is 46.0. For load on plunger, we got the first reading is 2.85 and the last reading is 8.8. Discussion. The California bearing ratio CBR test is used to assess the strength of subgrade soil for roads and pavements. In this test, a plunger is pressed into soil sample and the resistance is measured at various penetration depths. From the data, the load increases gradually from 2.85 at 0.5 mm to 8.8 kg at 12 mm, indicating rising soil resistance. The proving readings also rise from 36 to 46 accordingly. CBR values are calculated at 2.5 mm and 5.0 penetration depths, with recorded loads of 3.65 kg and 5 kg respectively. Using the standard loads 1370 kg for 2.5 mm and 2055 kg for 5 mm. The CBR value are approximately 0.27% and 0.24%. These very low values indicate extremely weak subgrade soil, unsuitable for pavement construction without prior soil improvement or stabilization.
We have the conclusion. From the CBR test data, the soil exhibits a low bearing capacity, with CBR values under 1% at both standard depths. This indicates that the soil is unsuitable for supporting pavement structures in its current conditions. Ground improvement techniques such as soil stabilization, which is using materials like lime or cement in the mixture. Then we have compaction, or we can also do the replacement technique with more competent materials, which are recommended before any construction. Thank you. That's all from us.